Bow. It's your boy Thurman, and we back at it again with another reactional video. And today, what we got for you guys is Keith Thurman versus Fundora. Apparently, they fought recently, and we about to get into this video. So let's watch, and then I get my commentary after. Let's go.
On this side up is going to be good. You both got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
But he believes they've spared him the damage.
And this is not the full fight. This is just a highlight, of course. So we're just gonna react to the highlights and see how how this fight went. But let's go.
Of a long war-torn career, these two are ready to go to war in the main event for the 150.
Now, one thing I would say, you can definitely tell it's a height difference and a reach difference. Keith Thurman is a lot shorter, and Fundora is much more taller and longer. So, depending on how they fight, you know, Fundora can use his height and his length to his advantage if he's using it right. But we're gonna watch and see. But let's go.
54-pound title, and immediately Fundora establishing that long stick and nails Thurman with a straight left hand. And I think it was Roy Jones Jr. who actually said that he believes in many do. There was a sharp left hand that buckled the knees of Thurman. I was going to say Roy Jones thinks Fundora.
And by Fundora right on the chin, that buckled his knees, but did not go down. Those gloves did not touch the canvas. I think he answered.
It's unbelievable, but
listen for that bell, gentlemen. Listen for the bell.
tallest super welterweight champion in history. There was a right hand that landed for Thurman.
Those skills don't translate against a reach and height disadvantage like this.
Uppercut by Fundora with the left hand, lands the right as well.
When have we seen Keith Thurman against someone with this size and the patience and the precision tonight of Fundora?
Just jabbing his way
Thurman,
in.
just his second fight at 154. Beats another uppercut.
Successful round for Fundora, finding a home with that uppercut from a long.
Putting his punches in the right place. Very controlled, composed, focused, and now Thurman trying to punch on him, but is met with the fire of Fundora. Of the fifth frame, Thurman desperately trying to avoid the punches of Fundora. Body shot Fundora, left hands Fundora, Fundora all over Keith Thurman. Tonight, Fundora looking to make the point that he is the man to beat at 154. Thurman desperately trying to avoid the attack, and he may have been saved by the bird.
Right there, it definitely looked like he was saved. And one thing I could say, that's one of the worst fights to get into when you fighting someone that have an advantage over you and you don't know how to like counter it, or you don't know how to like get past their offense. You see what I'm saying? As you could tell, it's a way big difference in the length and the height with the Fundora compared to Keith Thurman. So that's so within his fighting camp, they should have definitely been preparing him to get past the jab and his reach. You feel me? But from what I could see through the highlights, he's definitely struggling with that. It looked like he's just getting touched. But let's get back to the video.
If he doesn't mount some offense now, this fight can be stopped at any moment.
Sebastian Fundora continues the evolution, although he got tagged with the left hand, but Thurman's face is a mess.
He was caught below the left eye.
Show me some Keith.
Yeah, he's not liking getting hit, so he's trying to get away from those punches. But it's too.
Now, from what I'm seeing too in this highlight, it looked like, and this was the sixth round from what I'm seeing right now. It looked like Keith Thurman is in survival mode. It looked like he's just jumping around the ring, just trying to find a way to survive. He don't really have a lot of answer. He don't really have much of a comeback for his offense right now. From what I could see, I didn't watch the full fight, but I'm just going based off the highlight. He's struggling to get past his offense. So right now he just defense, get out the way, slip and move, block. That's really it. So it look like Fundora is having his way, from what I could see. But let's get back to the video.
Lit up like the Sin City Strip by Fundora.
I'd be shocked if
Have
Thurman
you
makes it
ever
out of
seen
this round.
Thurman's face look like that?
Never. And that's something he said in the fighter meetings this week. When have I ever looked bad? When have I ever showed this type of damage?
Saturday, March 28th, 2020.
Can't see it anymore.
Oh, they stopped
No
it?
more, buddy. I'm tough. I know you are, but you're tough.
Sebastian Fundora serving notice to the rest of the division. I'm not just a tall man. I'm
Man,
a
look at his, oh my God.
man.
And this is the
From what I can see, that's a good call. They had to stop that. Look at his eye. His eye was damn near, like, right under his eye. Like, that shit look crazy. Hold on, let's see the highlights. Let's see the replay. But he wasn't doing nothing from what I could see, so I could see why they stopped it.
finish, Abner. He never let Thurman off the hook.
Never did. Punches were right there for Fundora and the referee doing his job. He was taking a...
He is the winner by way of technical knockout and still the WBC Super Welterweight Champion of the World, the Towering Inferno, Sebastian Fundora.
Snap your W.
Yeah, so from what I could see, that was you know, an interesting. Well, I can't even say interesting fight. It looked like it was just a blowout from the start. You feel me? Keith Thurman, Keith Thurman. He just didn't have an answer for Fundora offense, and Fundora was having his way from what I could see, and it's just a highlight. So it ain't really much else I could really say, but you know. He just gotta, if he, let's just say, future reference, if he do have a rematch, in which I highly doubt it will be a rematch because he got blown out. But let's just say if he do have a rematch, he should definitely work on how to get around or fight with taller fighters. So when he's in his training camp or when he's sparring, he needs to spar with taller fighters, longer fighters. You feel me? And that will help. That will help him out, and excuse me, that will help him get better as far as fighting. You know, those type of fighters, because you might could be great at fighting shorter fighters or same height fighters, but you might struggle with a taller fighter, or vice versa, depending on what's your size, your weight, and different things. Some people are not good at are not all around fighters like Terrence Crawford. Some people they fight very well against this type of style or this opponent, and some people they struggle against this type of style or this opponent. And then every now and then you find one of those fighters that's well rounded to where whether you tall, short, long, whatever it may be, they could fight and adjust. You feel me? And that's one of the key things because different fighters have different rhythms, different movements, different everything, you feel me? And a well-rounded fighter know how to adjust. You feel me? So that's my take on this Keith Thurman versus Fundora fight. And you can catch me. Matter of fact, we ain't gonna end this. It's a few fights that went on. So let's go into the other one. We ain't gonna end this. Hold on. It's another fight that happened. I think Izzy had a fight. So let's check Izzy out. I think he fought somebody. I don't know who he fought, but I seen it was like a highlights. So let's go into the highlights of this too. Let's jump into UFC. Let's see the highlights of the Izzy fight. I'm not sure who this guy is, but we're gonna check how this fight went. Let's go. If any ads come on, please, you know.
His body of work.
If any ads pop up, you know, apologies ahead of time. You feel me? YouTube is. It's an ad-friendly website. You feel me? But let's get into this video and let's see who won. You feel me? I'm watching the previews. I'm watching the highlights. So of course the fight already happened. So some of you who might be watching this already watched the fight. But just bear with me. I didn't get a chance to watch the fight, so I'm reacting in real time as I see the highlights. So let's get into the video. Let's go.
Also hopes his time is now. Joe Pyfer, the small underdog. First time he's an underdog in his UFC career.
And I ain't seen Izzy fight in a while. For me, I think the last fight I seen with Izzy, he was fighting that one Spanish guy that be knocking out everybody. I forgot his name. I can't think of it right now. But if you know the name I'm talking about, just put it down in the comment section. But let's see. Let's check him out. Let's see if he still got it. You feel me?
In red.
And people are booing, but this is game planning. You can't just stand at range with Israel Adesanya in the beginning. Wear him out a little, try something, put him on the fence. This is what you got to do if you're Pyfer.
Doc, there's some little details in here, right? When you get to that body lock, you got to move that lock to the far side, and then you got to start stepping. You move the lock to the far hip, then you start stepping.
Yeah, he's framing, and he got out of it.
Fighting. Oh, wow. Straight out of the 3-2.
Fast.
Yeah, that was fast.
Pyfer is fast.
He looked good in that combo, at least. We'll see if once he gets the range, once he gets the timing, he does that with these feints.
Watch down.
And he starts piecing it together.
Watch
That
these
time is
conventional
coming
down.
up, too.
What do you...
God damn.
Spin knee found the target for Izzy.
Doc, look at his lead hand. Even when he's conventional, he still measures like they do in their southpaw. The lead hand is constantly pawing at Pyfer. It just moves. Range finding. He's trying to set Pyfer up.
Oh, that's a big left hook from Pyfer.
Man, Pyfer, it's hard.
He hits hard.
It's really hard. It's a real serious thing.
Because that dude's trying to put you out.
Another takedown attempt.
That right hand Pyfer threw that looked like it landed. It skimmed off of his body.
Right on the back of the neck.
You're right, Fitzy.
Thing is, when those get that close, though, that's a lot. That question mark kick is scary.
He showed it to us.
He threw the inside he feinted the question mark.
Switches back to orthodox and lands a leg kick.
He's got to start checking those calf kicks, or it's going to be a long night.
Pyfer trying to clinch.
That was Izzy down.
He went deep in there.
Right there.
The transition. And Adesanya takedown defense is good enough.
He's so tall. He's got that frame we were talking about all night. It's a problem to take people down that are this lanky. Good hand fight.
Oh, left hand and some dirty boxing from Pyfer. Adesanya drew him into that trademark right hand.
Nice.
Another one,
There we
two
go.
from Izzy.
Oh, he's got him hurt.
Now he's hit Pyfer in retreat.
Pyfer has got to get a takedown.
That didn't land. He was able to push him off just in time. Nice timing on the double.
Nice double.
Now I'm usually neutral when it comes to fighting, sports, like fighting sports, especially if I don't know somebody. But every now and then I am very every now and then I'm more familiar with a certain fighter, so I normally root for them. But in a case like this, I only know Izzy. I don't know the other fighter, so I'm rooting for Izzy to win. But we'll see how this goes. Let's get back to the video.
It's good that he's doing this. You've got to do it on Izzy. You have to threaten the takedown.
Oh, nice left hook there by Joe.
It's a lot of energy.
Oh my God, a clubbing three-punch combination from Adesanya.
Taking too much
Pyfer
punches.
checks the chin right back. And then a left from Pyfer.
We got a fight on our hand.
Adesanya's just right in front of him.
It's like they're just training with their hands down.
Nice body shot.
Look like he's tired.
But that one got
Oh my God. Taking too much punches.
starting to go off.
Why is
Is
he
he
doing
covering
that?
up? Is he playing possum though?
Adesanya's got to choose between two bad positions. Mount it or give his back.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
He's giving his back, and he's flattened out here. Now Pyfer will try to land some shots.
Double hooks in.
Oh, man, Adesanya, not good body language here as he covers.
He don't want to fight no more. It's over. It's about to stop.
That's the problem.
It's about to stop this. I knew it.
Beat Joe Pyfer because he's in the top 5 now.
Powerful. And here you got double hooks in and just started.
Once I seen his leg wiggling like that,
you want to move, but you're just
I knew it
flat.
wasn't
You
right.
can't roll, you can't defend.
Once you go like this,
stepped in.
your
Just
face
couldn't get out of
had
that position. He could have sat there.
look. Once you go like this and your face is face the mat and your legs start wiggling like that, I knew it was over. It's told me that you don't got nothing else. It ain't nothing else you could do. Like if you ain't trying to wiggle to get out and you just wiggling your legs while you getting punished, it just told me that it ain't nothing else you got to offer. So I already seen the ref ending that. And then how he was fighting with his hands down, looked like he was tired. I don't even know what round that was. I wasn't paying attention, but it looked like he was tired. Looked like they both was tired, but the other guy just had a little bit more fight in him. But definitely salute to him. Don't know the fighter. Izzy, he been out for a while too, so maybe he a little bit rusty. I don't know, but let's see the replay. Let's see if they show the replay.
Those shots.
John Marquez, the head coach of Marquez MMA in Philadelphia. Dean Thomas, our colleague, and a great coach that's linked up with that camp in Philadelphia, Joe Pyfer.
Declaring the winner by TKO, Joe Body Bags Pyfer.
Well, that's it. You feel me? We just watched Fundora versus Keith Thurman, and we just watched correct me if I'm wrong, Pyfer and Izzy fight. I definitely didn't expect Keith Thurman. I'm gonna start with boxing. That's the first thing we watched. I definitely didn't expect for Keith Thurman to win. He definitely would have shocked me, especially at his age, to won against Fundora. But you know, he didn't win. It was by stoppage, and I felt like Fundora did his thing as expected. Now with the UFC, like I said, with Izzy versus Pyfer, whatever his name is, I don't really remember. Like I said, it been some time that Izzy was that I seen him fight. The last fight I seen him fought was I think it's Alex Pierre or whatever his name is. And correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not big on all these fighters. I watch it here and there. I'm gonna get better with time, so bear with me. And you in the audience, I'm growing the community, so y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. I'm never perfect, and I don't never try to act like I know more than I don't. I'm not afraid to be wrong, but that's why I want to build a community where we all could just educate each other. You feel me? Now, back to the Izzy and the Pierre guy. He did his thing. The Pierre guy did his thing. Izzy, I ain't seen him fight in a while. I would have liked to see more from him and see him fight, put more of a fight into the fight and have that warrior mentality. But like I said, once I seen him face down on the mat and wiggling his foot like that, I knew it was over. You feel me? But I think everybody did their thing. So big shout outs to all the fighters, and you can catch me on the next video. Man, out. Let's go.